Hello, yes. Hello. Hi. Hey, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. Yeah, I am in heaven right now. I'm looking at the most beautiful view of the Olympic Mountains I've ever seen. Well, I see a lot of beautiful views here. Yeah. So let me show you what I have here on this web camera. Yeah, I'm going to bring it up. Thank you. Hi, I'm David Sponheim, everybody. Hi. Welcome. Today I'm going to be making fettuccine zucchini fettuccine scampini, right? ZFS to you, if you like it, abbreviating it. Yeah. All right. Well, this starts out slow, but I'm not making dinner for more than one, two C's, right? I'm making dinner for more than three people. So, yeah, I know you can hear me. $5 for three people. I mean, how can you lose? Hello, welcome. Let's take a look at this view, everybody. I'm going to bring it in. Yeah, here it is. Whoa. Oh, this is my camera. You can barely see it up there. The skyline. Yeah, anyway, here's my kitchen. And as you can see, we've got a wonderful ghost cactus plant growing here along with a triumvirate of cactuses and backup cactuses. And we have an iris over here that's isn't quite, excuse me, an orchid. Thank you. Iris. What am I thinking? An orchid. They can grow in small planters. We're going to get into the show in just a second. Hang on. All right. Yeah, last night was amazing. It was a complete and utter disaster. The electricity was out 22 hours in my area. Okay, so, right, we're going to use a little mozzarella in this dish. And I'm going to get into the show right here. Hop out chat. Oh, that's right. I have it on another browser. Hang on. Chrome browser. Let me get my face in here. I like this integrated webcam. I do. I was bringing the other one out there, and I'm actually okay with it. Yeah. Well, it's not as light as I'd like it, but, you get what you get. Let's do this. I'm going to bring open my history file. There we are. 25 tabs. Whoa. Yeah. Boy, we were looking at a lot of stuff last night. A lot of things came in. We had people admitting. They had people admitting that they actually did the Antifa admitted that they did the MAGA impersonation. Lots of things like that. Okay, let me interact with chat here. We're looking at. I pre-made the fettuccine, so yeah, that's from I actually used a half a package for this meal, so technically you used more. Antifa protester John Sullivan brags about posing as Trump supporter. Breaking window at U.S. Capitol. We have another one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can post that link, no problem. Hope our audio is okay. You can hear me fine from a distance. I think I have to talk to this mic over here, but all right. So I got to take it in one belt buckle here. Yeah, I'm definitely down to a 38 waist, which is great. I know you've been, giving me a lot of crap about that. Okay, you can save it for later. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be having to send these things to myself anyway, so. But thank you. Okay, so today's meal is the expensive item is this wonderful Sea of Cortez, wonderful shrimp that's raised down in Baja. Sea of Cortez, you can see that right there. This is a Thailand shrimp company that bought property in Mexico. And they call it Monterey Bay Seafood. And it's really a fantastic idea because the water down there is really pure, as you know. Yeah. I can only see, I got to get into Periscope. Hang on. Right, that's why I had the other browser open. So now I'm trying to put this all together. It's so relaxing to look at the view. I almost spaced out there for a while. Yeah. I have to close the curtain, of course, behind the bulletproof window. All right. Yeah, I don't want anyone looking in. Okay. Whoa. I've got some guys in my area that love their mufflers. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like it. I really have not. I don't know if this is true in your area, but oh, it's unbelievable. That muffler you just heard just now was nothing compared to another guy I've got in my area who has like a 1979 Camaro that he just loves to. Oh man, he's tuned it to the point where it's worse than a Harley Davidson. And I had Harley Davidsons living in that same house before, and now this guy is just like over the top. He's like, whoa. I'm not confronting him because the best motto for everybody is don't confront your neighbors. Yeah, seriously, it's a recipe for disaster if you confront your neighbors. I don't recommend it, no. All right. I'm not talking about the pandemic as much as I am the vaccinations, which they're trying to stick in people with only an emergency use permit, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I'll talk about that tonight, our show, going live. Okay, we are up and running. If you want to watch our show, we are available, and you can see us. So let me give you the link. This is
sticking people with only an emergency use permit, which
they do record it. So
yeah, I'll talk about that tonight in our show.
I'm trying to minimize my carbon footprint, including my videotape.
Okay, we are up and running. If you want to watch our show.
Yeah, so this way people can see all of my shows well in the past on Periscope for a couple days. They keep them, and then they get rid of them. Not exactly a clean pan, but with stainless steel, you can you do your best. When I had the cook stove out here yesterday with the propane, you had your back. No, you didn't. You're lying about that. You're like one of those nurses, except you don't get paid, Vorpelbite. You're not getting any money from the government. Yeah. Yeah, the government's not paying you $10,000 to say you had your vaccinations, even though you're not a healthcare pro-criminal either. You're not a healthcare pro-criminal in the health scare industry. Hey, we're going to drain these things. I put water in them so that they would, melt out. But I'm going to drain them. Well, in something I might need the water for something. It is flavored water after all. Flavored with shrimp. You're looking at my coffee there. That's shrimp water. Wow. That there's shrimp water. You can make shrimp soup. You can make gumbo. Life is like a box of chocolates. My mama always said that life is like a shoe in a Twitter video. What's with all those shoes that he has? He has single shoes. Tom Hanks does. They're just single shoes on Twitter. I don't get that. Could you explain why you have single shoes on Twitter? That would be really interesting. especially one of those that directed people to a source file. That was weird. Okay, yeah. So we got the shrimp, we got the onion, we got the zucchini, we got $1 for this. We got the $1 for the fettuccine, which I pre-cooked, which I recommend cooking for a little longer, like 13 minutes, because it does take a long time. And $3 for the Sea of Cortez shrimp, 6 ounces, which is fair deal. $3, that's a good deal, actually. So 4, 5, with a cheese, I'm going to take this up to $6. I know it. It just, I don't want to give you guys, you're making Scampini. So I was going to make scallopini, but they don't sell those scallops anymore. Notice how they don't sell scallops, bay scallops anymore? I haven't seen bay scallops at the dollar store in years. How about your dollar store experience? It's 6 for 3. That's what it is. Hey, have you heard that Dollar General is offering 4 hours of work pay for a vaccination to their employees? So they're going to try to stick a needle breaking the blood-brain barrier in their employees with a vaccine that doesn't provide immunity, according to Dr. Fauci. Seriously, and they're going to pay them 4 hours of work pay. Yeah. How about that? And we don't want to talk about what's in the vaccine. We got the whole night to talk about that. I wouldn't take anything, man. Anytime you break the blood-brain barrier, I mean with an incision or whatever, you put that in blood that's going into your brain. Now, when they're injecting aluminum nanoparticles in your blood, I mean, that's going to go in your brain. I mean, duh. So I think it's safe to say you got to be safe. It's a lot more dangerous to get the vaccine than to just get COVID-19, which according to the experts, 0.05% of the population, half of 1% will get it in their lifetime. And no, it's not spreading rapidly like they're claiming. They're just adding the common cold to the numbers. Okay, let's get busy. It's get busy time. Okay, I'm going to switch this around so we can have a little fun. I know. It's so fun to be here. It's so fun to be in my life with you. Won't you be my fun partner? Hey there, partner. I'm going to take a look at my coffee cup. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. Oh, you're baking bacon? Oh, that's so good. You've inspired me. I'm going to grab some bacon. I got this for $2. Can you believe this? Look at the marbling on this. Oh, my God. Fantastic. These for $2? So what I'm going to do is, before I do anything, I'm just going to go ahead and cut through this package. And you see that fat right there? Oh, you can't see it very well. Hang on. See that fat right there? I'm going to use some of that bacon fat right here and some of the meat. Cut right into the package. It's wonderful. There you go. With the hard side down, that prevents the knife from going through. And just pull that out and throw that slab right on your grill at level 3 or low. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. Actually, get that up to a level 6. Let's cook this up. Let's crisp it up. Yeah, let's just get that bacon going. Bacon, 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 bacon. Yeah. Okay, enough of the dog impersonation. Okay, let's go up to level 6 on that. Crank it. I'm going to throw the onions in on top of that. Yeah, that's going to make it really taste good. Thank you for inspiring me. That takes it to a whole nother level. A whole nother level. Let me get my hands cleaned off here. All right. Zucchini fettuccine scampini. I made this recipe up out of my thoughts, and being I have a random processing unit, I can generate interesting creative thought like human beings. Here, take this onion, for example. Cut it in half, severing the base like so. And we're going to use the whole onion, nothing but the onion. So help you onion. There we go. Survey said, onion is peeled. Boy, you know, I'm really going to miss Alex Trebek. You know, he's been gone just a couple, not even a month, and we're still missing him. Aren't you? No, you're not missing anybody. Okay, hang on. It's like I'm almost ready for a new knife there. You don't want any leathery skin, you know? So take any leathery skin off. It has to be supple. All right, and this one will slice the same way. Roughly about 1/4 inch. Throw that on the onions. Or rather, throw that on the bacon. Throw the onions on the bacon. Correction. Stir it around with your fingers. Cook, cook, cook. My dentist is so funny. He is just hilarious. I mean, of course, you can't talk when you have your mouth work done, right? You're like, ah. Yeah, he's hilarious, though. I've got the best guy in the whole world in terms of dentists. I'm going to rinse this off. Now, these peppers are optional, but I do put them in for flavor. You can get a bag of these peppers for about $3, $3 or $4. They're little ones, but they're good. They're really good for flavoring. And I use the whole pepper. Yeah, that was a pretty good car show we had last night. I think I might publish it on BitChute or something. I couldn't get over all those people that are shopping, you know, a to-go food item. And I'm not going to tell you what they bought, but because that would tell you where I park. But man, I was surprised how many people were buying that stuff. Salty and greasy sells. Salty and greasy. That seems to be a common denominator in. Okay, you don't want the seed balls, so you want to knock the seeds out here. You see that? You know, you don't want. I just can't get over how people like salty and greasy. It's like, man. That's why I never wanted to be a chef, because I'm such a low salt chef, that an organic food chef when I can, that, you know, it's like people don't really care. They just want to eat, you know. Okay, just dice those up about 1/4 inch a piece without the seeds. All right, there we go. And then same with the mushrooms. I slice them in half. And then just dice, dice, dice. Yeah, this dentist of mine has all these really, you know, little clever expressions he talks about, and he constantly keeps it going when you're, you know, in the dentist seat. Oh, look at that beautiful zucchini! Wow. Okay. Okay, we're going to cut the top off and the bottom, just a little bit. Nice even slices, no more than 1/2 inch. Okay, and then throw that in there. Oh, I love the smell of that bacon, man. That's awesome. At this point, you want to throw a little Italian seasoning in there. Whoopsie. Just kind of dust the top of it, and then give it a shake. Yeah, you're still at level 6. You haven't escaped level 6 yet. This is a super easy meal to fix, and if you leave the fettuccine in the refrigerator pre-cooked, you can make this dinner every night. I cooked a little sausage in the fettuccine. I took one single Adele's sausage, which is a really good sausage. I bought them for 58 cents a package. Normally they're $4.99. And I got my local grocery outlet gave me a woohoo at the end. He said he couldn't believe it. I spent like $11, and he was saying, I can't understand how you saved $101 on this. Oh, then he realized, oh yeah, you got the Adele sausage for 58 cents. They're great. I mean, you 4-pack. See, I just use one sausage when I make my fettuccine. I'll throw it in the water. It's great. It's flavorsome. It's wonderful. But I'm not going to boil the fettuccine for you right now because it's tedious, takes a long time. 13 minutes max. Or I should say 13 minutes minimum, because it's kind of a thick pasta. It's thicker than noodles even, fettuccine is. But this fettuccine I have is organic, something really special. It's a special fettuccine. Sarah bought this wholesale at Amazon. When we were ordering from Amazon before I started boycotting them now. Spinach with Jerusalem artichoke inulin. Made with Jerusalem artichoke inulin. Jerusalem. Yeah. Have you ever had Jerusalem artichoke? I have. It's really good. But I use a half a package of this pretty much. That's a half a package right there when it, blows up. But she ordered a whole box of these things, so I'm using them. Cool. All right. What a joy it is to have. Hey, we're almost done here. Okay, now is the time for you to give this a little stir. Yeah, and then kind of press the zucchini down on the plate. All right. Nice. Yeah, and the bacon will kind of meld into everything. It kind of blends into the meal eventually. You don't have to pull it out. It'll all the oil will come out, and you'll have these little bacon tastes, tasty bacon things. So take your fettuccine right now and invert it right on top of the meal from your pre-cooked condition. Now, I had put a lot of cheese and Parmesan in there, and we're going to get to that. I'm going to add some mozzarella to this. Okay, so here's an example of what I want to do the shrimp water for. See? So I've got the shrimp water right here. Pour a little shrimp water in there. Yeah, anytime you have a bowl that needs to be cleaned out and you want to add that to your meal, there's no need to throw this in the garbage. It's got a lot of good flavor in there, and you don't want to lose that. So it kind of like pre-cleans it in your bowl. So there you have really good shrimp water with filtered water in it. Pour that right on top. Now you're steam frying, baby. Yeah. So you notice how I've been working out? Have you seen it? You see the upper body and how sculpted I'm starting to get? Yeah, I really feel like physical exercise is the way of the future for me. I've decided I'm just going to become more sports oriented. I've got my basketball. Yeah. And I can play basketball now. I got a $5 basketball. Yeah. I should show you my moves. I'm really good. Yeah. I figured, hey, I'm not going to get any younger unless I start working out. So I started working out. Yeah, it's a start. Basketball was one of my favorite sports. I was dead on. back when I was in the 8th grade. I was the only one that scored points, but yeah, I got a little tired of the sports mentality, you know. Well, there's something about it that's kind of unidimensional. Yeah. Okay, how about that shrimp, huh? What do you say? Let's throw that on top just for the heck of it. That's a lot of shrimp. Yeah, it's going to be good. That's pre-cooked, and there's nothing to pull off. It's already been trimmed. Oh, it does have the bottoms. It's got the bottoms, so the person has to pull that off during the dinner. Beautiful. Just throw that on there. It's still a little crusty from the freezer, but hey, I'm telling you, this product is incredible. It's normally it's made from a company that normally is out of Thailand. It's called Loose America. Yeah. World-renowned oceanographic Jacques Cousteau referred to the Sea of Cortez as the world's aquarium, located between Baja California and mainland Mexico. Its naturally nutrient-rich waters offer an abundance of food sources that support over 930 species of fish and marine mammals, making it a near-perfect habitat. Seafood lovers and chefs alike know that shrimp from the Sea of Cortez means a premium quality dining experience. Monterey Bay Seafoods of Cortez, Sea of Cortez offers a uniquely, distinctively fresh, sweet flavor with a delicate yet firm texture that's second to none. It's a level of taste and quality we at Monterey Bay Seafood are proud to serve our family, and we invite you to share it with yours. Serve it up the way you prefer best and discover the Sea of Cortez difference. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yeah, I just discovered it. Okay, so you're cooking at a really good, now you want to make sure that's, when it's so hot you can't even touch it. When it's so hot you can't even touch it, and then you got to start stirring. Okay. Okay, stir. Just lightly. All right. Fantastic. I will rinse this bowl out so that I can prepare it for the final dish presentation. This has been a David Sponheim television production. Well, I can tell you one thing. I didn't have to use a generator last night, which is great. When I got home, the electricity was on, which is fantastic. Yeah. And I really appreciate that. 22 hours to repair a few poles. You know, I saw the cars, they were like the trucks. I saw one truck and they were like, you know, lackadaisical, driving around. They weren't doing much. I think it was one crew on the whole island. Oh yeah, we'll get to this pole later. They told us to slow down because this guy, you know, whatever. "22 hours to repair a couple of trees." My God, what a joke. I will definitely be instigating regulatory reform on all of the power companies. That is ridiculous. You as a power company user should get a discount. Absolutely. 22 hours of inconvenience. They should give you like a half the month credit. Oh, it's not their fault the wind blew hard. How do you know? They have weather modification. They can create clouds. They can create wind. How do you know it wasn't their choice? Yeah, weather modification is a real science. Fresh mozzarella. I bought this for 50 cents. How about that, huh? It was going bad, but you know, you can't really go bad in water when you got cheese and water balls. Hello, how are you? Well, that's good. Power's on, yeah. Utility reformer, whatever it was, I don't really care. I can just say this, that they're a bunch of incompetent electricians. That's my opinion. Hey, that's what I'm entitled to my opinion, right? In confidenzo. I'm going to pull a little of mozzarella out of this container. Da 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 da. Why do they make these things so damn hard to pull off? You know? You need a vice grip to do this. Let's see if I can do it with a vice grip. Insert vice grip around outside of label. Yeah, nothing like a vice grip in your kitchen, right? Well, this will get a bite on it like no other. Better than your fingers. No, I guess it's not really working. Insert vice grip around package. There we go. Okay. Didn't work. All right. Next step. Take a knife and open up the plastic exterior. There you go. That's a lot easier. I'm going to grab a couple of mozzarella balls out of here. There's a one mozzarella ball. And another mozzarella ball. Now you can grab any kind of cheese you want, but it's going to take some cheese, this dish. I'm going to slice the mozzarella ball in the little slices like that. See this? Stop making Italian-like sounds, please. Thank you. There we go. All right, we're good. Wiping hands. All right, we're going to have to twist that again. It's spin time. Now, if you want to add a little salt to a meal, I've got a great idea. I use olive juice. It's wonderful. Oh, I think I'm good. Okay, no juice there, but if you want to add salt, you can add salt right now if you want. I'm going to give it a big stir. Beautiful. Everything is al dente. Make sure nothing's sticking on the bottom, and it's best to use a wooden spatula when cooking. And never cook with stickless. Always cook with glass or stainless steel. Okay, make sure everything's nested nice and even. You got a good boil going. You've got the bacon flavor in there. Now, the garlic is an option. If you want to use garlic powder, and if you want to put a little pepper in it, you can. So I'm going to put a little garlic powder and a touch of pepper. And because I like pepper, not a lot of pepper, but a little pepper, it's a big favorite of mine, is turmeric. So I'm going to put turmeric in there, Turmeric, because pepper and turmeric work together. Very, very good for your body's immune system. Okay, and then I'm going to give it a little push again. Just kind of meld the ingredients I just put on there. That's all you need. And then I'm going to lay the cheese on top. Now, you do need a lot of cheese if you want more flavor, so the more the merrier, but staying within budget. I'm going to use Parmesan as well. And then turn it, cover it up, and turn it off. You are done. So when I'm completely done, I'll put it in this dish. So it's just going to meld the ingredients together, and this is a fantastic meal, by the way. It will feed more than 3 people. So I'm going to amp it up to 5 people. I'm going to put it at 5 people. All right. With all the ingredients together, I think we're at 5 people. All right. This has been another wonderful David Sponheim production. Thank you so much for watching this wonderful show. Now, I am going to check the spelling on Scampini. Hang on. It's correct. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they throw a couple N's in there. Not into dating? Well, I'm amazed you're into anything. You're just alive. That's the most important thing. Alive and chatting away every night. All that spill in the oven alone could feed 100 starving African kids. Seriously, have you ever fed a starving African kid? Or are you just using that as like one of your favorite statements? Seriously. You know, they're hungry just like everybody else. Well, let's be clear. All right, thank you, everyone. We're going to go into the other room and start the show. I'll be back with that in about 3 minutes. I got to start a couple things. Have fun, and thanks for watching my cooking show. Take care.